everyone, I'm coming to you fresh faced and absolutely stunning darling because I wanted to do a foundation comparison review, sort of first impressions with the Ordinary foundations. So I placed an order on Beauty Bay last week and I am aware that I'm like really late to the hype of all of this. I know this was like a massive deal about a year ago, but I never jumped on the bandwagon because I buy foundations like there's no tomorrow. I've always got about 5 on the go. So I've just ran out of a couple that I've been loving and I thought I'd try these ones because everyone seems to love them so much. So I picked up the Ordinary Full Coverage Foundation and I used the foundation matrix to find my shade, so I hope they're okay. But I chose the shade 1.2N. And then I also picked up the Ordinary Light Coverage Serum Foundation, also in 1N. So I'm going to do half on one side, half on the other, see which one I prefer, see what their differences are, see if this one is really good, like everyone says it is, see if this one is like a lighter one, like the reviews tend to show. So I'm going to start with the light coverage version. So this one was £5.75 from Beauty Bay. It's rated 4 and like a smidge stars. It comes in 21 shades. I'm just looking as I tell you. So this is described as a lightweight and natural coverage foundation. It's got an SPF of 15 and it has a very weightless natural finish and feel. So let's have a go. So it comes in a very nice understated bottle like this, which I do actually really like. It comes with a pump. A lot of foundations, ooh, it feels quite watery in the, do you hear that? Yeah, a lot of foundations don't come with a pump, so I'm happy that this one has a pump that is come with a pump. And I'm going to use my freshly washed Zoeva 104 buffer brush. This is the kind of brush that I just use with pretty much all my foundations. Hello. Oh, so you have to twist the pumper tight. Oh my god, it's very watery. Oh, I probably use way too much for one side of my face. The colour looks alright. I think it might be, like, we are in the middle of summer here. I do have a bit of colour to my skin at the moment, so, but nothing a little bit of bronzer won't fix. That looks nice. I definitely do need a little bit of bronzer because my shoulders are quite brown at the moment, but that is a nice finish. I think, so I'm away for a month and I leave on Friday, so I was hoping that one of these would be nice for me to take away on holiday, and the fact that this has an SPF of 15 in it and it looks very, yeah, that looks really nice. I might be taking this one away with me because I definitely want something lighter for holiday. This wouldn't be one that I would wear on like a night out if I'm doing a full face. Although it is quite nice, it's way more coverage than I thought it was going to be. It's hidden like all the redness because I've got a bit of sort of a nice summer glow because I'm just boiling in the heat, and it like covers up the redness of my chin a lot, which is really nice, and sort of around my nose. Oh, I like that. I'm pleased with that. Okay, alright, so that's that one, and I'll just try and remember, like, I wish it sort of came with a lid, to be honest, because if I'm in a rush I might forget to twizzle it back and that could go all over the inside of my makeup bag, so I'm gonna have to make sure I remember to do that. Okay, so now let's try the full coverage foundation, whatever it's called. So this is the coverage, this is the serum, so it should be this way. They look pretty similar. This one looks a little bit lighter. The coverage one looks slightly lighter in the bottle. I don't know if it does to you. So the coverage foundation was £5.95, so 20p more than the serum foundation. It comes in 22 colour options and it's rated 4 stars. Again, it has an SPF of 15, which is lovely, and they describe it as rich and buildable. So Let's have a go. It did say to dispense onto the back of your hand with both of these foundations, but I usually put them straight onto the brush. But this one's less liquidy, but I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. So that one's way less liquidy. I would get a clean brush, but I don't want to wash them all again. So that's one layer, and I've literally only used one sort of dip and it's covered that much already. There's not actually much of a colour difference, despite the fact I thought this one looked a little bit paler in the bottle. Ooh, I feel a bit flawless on this side of my face. So that's 2 layers. I wouldn't normally do this many layers, but I've pumped it out now. I feel like I need to use it. There's still loads. I'm just gonna sort of make sure it's all blended around my jaw. So my first impressions are that I really like both of them. I think they look a little bit dewy for me. They are meant to be a matte finish, both of them. The Serum foundation is semi-matte. The Coverage foundation is meant to be fully matte, but I know I'm sort of facing the natural light of my window, but there's definite shininess going on. The Coverage foundation, I like it. I don't know why I feel like I'm not as excited about this one, but I should be, because it's £5.95 and it's better than a lot of foundations that I've used in the past, and so much cheaper. I can see why everyone was getting so hyped about it. It's definitely heavier. It does definitely make you have like a very flawless base, which I like, but it's not necessarily what, like, I feel far more excited about the Serum foundation, to be honest. I feel like it just looks a lot more natural. I feel like it makes your skin look healthy, but not like you've absolutely caked yourself. I feel like this side of my face looks brighter. I have just noticed that I've got a crease under each eye, but I'm just going to quickly set the face as I usually would with my MAC Studio Fix powder foundation, whatever it's called, and I'm just going to chuck some eyebrows on with my NYX tinted brow mascara. So in my opinion, in comparison to each other, the Serum foundation is definitely my favourite. It's not necessarily what I would usually go for. I do tend to go for full coverage, flawlessifying foundations that completely like make your face a blank canvas, which I sort of feel like this side does, but it's more for what I want at the moment, especially because it's summer. I feel like the Serum foundation, it looks just natural and glowy and really healthy and quite pretty and bright, and because I want to be taking it away and it's so hot at the moment, I think this one works far better for what I want at the moment. Having said that, this one I'm sure that I'm going to use loads, because it really has made my skin look how I usually want my skin to really look. Like when I do my makeup, I do want my skin to be very like almost flat at the beginning. When I first do the foundation, I sort of like to flatten everything out, and then I sort of go in and redo everything. So over the winter, this is exactly the kind of makeup I want, but where it's so hot at the moment, and the fact I bought these foundations to take away on holiday with me, the Serum foundation works a lot better for me. I think that looks so much nicer for what I need it for. But I do love them both, and for less than £6, I really would recommend trying them if you haven't yet. I don't know why it's taken me this long, but I'm glad I've got them now, both in my collection. They're really good. I haven't tried any of their skincare yet, and I was going to buy some. I was planning on doing like a big The Ordinary sort of review first impressions video, but I was scrolling through and like all of the products are just called like something acid, something acid 12%, something acid 11.5%, and it was a bit overwhelming. I didn't really know what they're meant to do. I might have another look, because again, like, the skincare is very affordable as well, and I love new skincare. So I'll let you know if I do end up doing that. But for the moment, I'm very pleased indeed. If you don't know what shade you are, I'd highly recommend using the foundation matrix because it seems to have worked for me, and it saves you trying to, you know, find them in store, and it's just far more accurate than sort of googling a load of swatches, which I tend to do a lot. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Really happy. I'll be taking the Serum foundation away with me, and I'm going to leave the coverage foundation here for when I get back, so I can use it when the weather gets a bit cooler. I can really sort of cake it on and do like a full face, proper face of makeup. So I hope you found that helpful. If you were umming and ahhing about which one you wanted, I hope this has helped. I hope you found it interesting. I hope you can see the difference. And if you do want to try these foundations, couldn't recommend them enough. £6 for some stunning face. But have a lovely day, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on my face, and I will see you in the next video.